Am I the a-hole for not allowing my neighbour to park in my driveway? Nah, I'm on the fence from that title.
No, it's your driveway. It doesn't matter whether you've got a car or not.
No.
It's your property.
Well, yeah, absolutely. My 37 female... Oh, so she's 37 female. My neighbours have 5 cars and a 2-car driveway.
Well, that's their issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There looks to be 3 generations living in the home. There is at least 5 drives, and they are constantly shuffling cars around between the garage, the driveway, and a car parked on the grass. Our town tickets cars parked on the street overnight. Ooh. And it's a suburban area, so no public parking or a lot anywhere. Yesterday, someone called the police on the car on the grass, saying it looked abandoned. Oh dear. The family is here all legally, but the father came over and explained it really freaked everyone out. And the police were checking green cards and such. Oh dear. I can easily put 6 cars on my driveway as well, as I have a 2-car garage. It's only my children and myself here, and I'm the only driver. We have 1 car. My neighbour is asking to put a car on my driveway now. That way no one will bother him about the car on the grass, and it will make their lives easier. I said no because of liability. I really do not know my neighbours, and my kids play on my front yard constantly. I have dings on my car from scooters and bikes, as well as sometimes we do crafts in the driveway. I honestly just don't want to bother with another car and asking them to move. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As we said, it's your driveway.
Yeah. Or if I have company, then suddenly not having a place to park their car. My neighbour told me I was a huge a-hole because I have all this space and his kids have to live in constant fear of the police showing. Get rid of a car. Do they need... Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are they
in constant fear of the police showing up to check their green cards if they're here legally?
No, it's because of the car parked on the grass, because people...
Yeah, but it says they're in constant fear of the police showing up again and checking their green cards.
Oh, yeah. And
or visas. So...
Right.
If they overstay their visa, they don't want the police showing up.
No, well, that's their problem.
That's their problem,
yours.
Exactly. You having a lovely big driveway and garage.
Am I the a-hole here? I feel terrible. The fact that you feel terrible clearly shows to me that you're not an a-hole.
You're not an a-hole. It's your property. And insurance
the liability
and stuff.
issue. Especially like she said, her kids are on scooters and stuff all day. Or not all day, but they go out and they play, they do crafts. If they do damage her neighbour's car in any way, then she's going to be liable when she's doing them a favour. No thanks.
And she's there on her own with her kids as well.
I wouldn't. When you've got like a huge family, it's intimidating. And it sounds like this guy is trying to intimidate her.
He is trying to intimidate her
into letting them park there. No, I personally don't think I would allow it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even consider the liability thing when it came up.
I
just thought of you've got no obligation because it's your property.
And the reason I was on the fence is because I thought, is this a one-off thing and their neighbours
it wouldn't
and they
be
get
a one-off,
along?
would it?
No.
But she said she doesn't know them.
But
But
after reading the story, obviously it's not a one-off.
No.
You don't know your neighbours either.
No. Yeah, no, I wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't either. So, yeah, definitely not the a-hole, but should we read some comments?
Yeah, let's see, because this hasn't had an overall vote, so...
Okay, not the a-hole. Sorry. Not the a-hole. They need to figure out the car situation on their own. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yep, not the a-hole. Their car's their problem. You owe them nothing, especially after he treated you this way. Absolutely. He's called you an a-hole now, so it's...
That's it. Bridges are burnt.
Yeah. As my neighbour would say, you are not the Salvation Army. Your car-free driveway is important to you. Your kids use it and you use it. Yeah, it's not even like the space is unused either. She is using it and she's paying for it.
Even if it was unused, it's hers.
Yeah. It is not your problem. Your neighbours need 5 cars. They can easily put a not abandoned, please contact ... if there is a question. note in their car if it is parked on the grass again, or make the spot look more like an official parking spot. For example, put a pole behind it with a private sign nailed on. What you write about people calling the police about the car, the police checking their passports, the children panicking, and your neighbour reacting like he did, makes me wonder if there is something racist going on in your neighbourhood.
Racist?
Yeah, if so, maybe it's time to initiate a street party or something to make people get to know each other better. I don't know.
That's not her problem either.
No.
And I'm sure that the police would have checked them because they were immigrants.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
So it's only right that the police checked their papers.
Yeah.
That's not racist.
No. No.
Or even xenophobic. That's just the law.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Crazy.
people are so precious.
I know. Somebody else has said exactly this. Our kids used to play on our driveway when they were little, and I would not have been comfortable with someone pulling into the driveway at random. Yeah, that's another point, isn't it? Safety for the kids. Yeah. Right, ... I understand money might be an issue, but they could pave another spot onto their lawn. Not the a-hole. I'm sorry that he called you one. Yeah.
Well, they might not be able to pave it if they're renting.
Yeah.
But we don't know the situation, so.
Somebody else has said, I think it's likely that the neighbour's house has a lot of occupants. Well, it does. She's said that.
Yeah, it said 3 generations.
My neighbours have 3 cars, 1 pickup and 2 large enclosed trailers on their third of an acre city lot, and only 2 drivers. But we have street parking, and they wedge the trailers and one of the least used cars in a tight spot on their driveway. They're great neighbours. Recently they had a super cure kid. My so just beams every time.
Significant other.
Oh, my significant other just beams every time she sees their kid.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
See, I would have said, well, they're a-holes because they're taking up all the street parking.
Yeah.
So they put the trailer and the least used car on their driveway and then take up all the street parking with the cars that they do use. That's charming, that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because they need space doesn't make them entitled to OPs. Yeah.
100%.
And they won't stop pushing boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's just why this entitlement, this level of entitlement among people really just grinds my gears.
Yeah. I remember seeing a story about someone who'd moved into a house and it had a swimming pool in the back. And apparently the person who used to live in there would let the neighbourhood kids use the pool. But the new owner didn't want them to use the pool, obviously, because it's their pool. And he was concerned about, again, safety and insurance and liability and all that. So he said, "Oh no, I don't want anyone using the pool." No. And they would still go in and use the pool. He caught them when he came home from work early one day. He caught the kids in the pool, and the neighbour, like the parents, were kicking off at him about it. So he had to pay out for a fence around his property and cameras and all that, and they were still trying to break in. And,
awful.
Yeah, really bad, entitled people.
We live in a world now where if I broke into a house to rob them and I injured myself, I could then sue them.
They would be liable. Yeah. It's insanity.
It's disgusting.
Insanity. Yeah.
Like, really bad.
It is really bad.